All right, everybody. Let's talk about subjects and predicates. First thing you need to know, week 5, it'll be in your grammar subject and predicates folder. Go ahead and click on this and import it or send it to Notability. If you'd rather do this in your notebook, by all means, do it in your notebook. However, I just figure putting it in Notability is pretty easy. So that's what I'm going to do. You can do whichever one you prefer. Yes, thank you for those great reminders. Yes, I get it. Okay, here we go. So the first thing is, I have a sentence for you to copy down. I'd like you to copy down with me. And this sentence is, the war between the Greeks and the Persians lasted for many years. Okay, so you have that sentence down. I'll pause for a couple seconds, as you can pause this video so that you can get this sentence copied down. All right, hopefully you have gotten that sentence copied down. If not, make sure that you pause this video so you can get it copied down. We're going to go into the actual notes part. So keep this sentence in mind as we start crafting, as we start talking about our actual notes. And we only have one slide of true notes. And it's building off of the slide we took last week, which is we're going to start talking about subjects and predicates, aka predicates are also known as your verbs. We're going to start with what we call the simple subject and the complete subject. So we break subjects and predicates into two different types of thoughts. You have your simple subject and you have your complete subject. Simple subject is only the noun or pronoun that performs the action. Whereas the complete subject is our simple subject, which is I'm going to abbreviate it as SS and then put a little reminder arrow back to the simple subject, and anything that modifies it. So when we say modifies, we mean anything that describes it. Okay? That gives us more information about that simple subject. So, going back to our sentence, the war between the Greeks and the Persians, here's our complete sentence. Okay? This is technically, all of this is the complete subject. Our simple subject, the thing that's performing the action, the thing that's doing the action, the thing that's taking the action, is the word war. All of this other stuff, between the Greeks and the Persians, all of this is describing what kind of war, so it's describing the subject. Okay? But our simple subject is just the word war. Now, the second half of this is very similar, very similar to simple subject and complete subject. We have the simple predicate and the complete predicate. Okay? So the simple predicate is only what the subject does. Let's write that a little clearer. Only what the subject, no, that is not clear at all. What it does or what happens to the subject. So it's only that action. That's our simple predicate. It's just the action, one way or another. Whereas our complete predicate is our simple predicate. I'm going to abbreviate it and then draw an arrow again. And anything that modifies it. So remember, modifies just means describes. So any description of that action. Any description of that simple predicate. So if we take that second half of the sentence, lasted for many years, that's our whole complete predicate. But this word lasted is our simple predicate. And all of this description is just part of the complete predicate. All right, go ahead and submit these notes for a check.